Hello there. Once again, it's Anton from Anton Bay, and today I'm taking a look at Masters of the Universe Revelations Teela. This is a figure that, well, it's not necessarily new. It's one that's been out for a little while, but I don't really have like a good original looking Teela in any form. And so when this was available and I saw it that it was back to affordable, I thought, you know what, it's not original Teela. It's not exactly like Motu Classics Teela, but it is a pretty good Teela. So I was like, well, it's probably as good as I'm going to get. So let's just get it. It was cheap. So it's affordable. It's Teela. Let's just do it. Let's see. Probably should cut the other side too. Let's see if I can remove her from the bottom. Wow, they got the tape 3 ways. I picked up a few of these. I haven't had anything, every one of them I bought, I have no reason to not get another one. I'll put it that way. I'm not going to say I absolutely love them, but they're very well done. They're not terribly expensive. I'm going to say they're probably, as far as everything I've seen, I think they're probably more well done than like Marvel Legends. You usually get a lot more accessories. I haven't had one break on me. Oof, she is strapped in there, and I did not realize that. Yep, didn't realize. Okay. I hate that sound, and I hate it when they're strapped in there and you don't see the little straps. But we got her out. No harm, no foul. So, like I was saying, I think when you take everything into consideration, I think they're easily as good as a Marvel Legend in quality, if not considerably better. And then most places I'm seeing Marvel Legends these days, they're like 25 bucks, and a lot of times they're even more. And these, I don't think I've spent more than 20 on one of them. Maybe She-Ra, I might have seen her a deluxe and paid 30 for it, but that would be a deluxe. So as far as why is it better than a Marvel Legend, well, you get paint on it. Most everything gives you paint on it, and that's pretty good sculpt. This has no paint on it, but I can live with that. It's okay. I get a couple extra hands. I get an extra head that looks really good. I do like the way Mattel tends to paint stuff better. And I'm not wild about, I don't know how I feel about this hair. And this head sculpt, I certainly like this one, but it's not very original Teela. So you get double jointed elbows on all of your figures, including all of your women figures, which if you're into that, you should appreciate that. Some people aren't. I don't really care. But if you are a big stickler on where's my double jointed elbows for my female figures, Mattel's got you covered in that. You got double jointed knees, you got an upper thigh cut, you got ball joints that usually have quite the range of motion that is pretty good. Sometimes you get these little rubber skirts that are in the way, and that is kind of a pain. You get an upper calf rotation, ankle rocker pivots that move upwards and everything like that. So you get a lot of articulation here. You also get a pretty decent ab crunch, which I always appreciate. Ball joints at the shoulders, upper bicep cut, and wrists with a pivot and a hinge, and then a neck that's usually on a dumbbell. So pretty well established as far as like posability. And then, I mean, not that it's a massive thing, but I mean, maybe it kind of is. Let me grab you, Nebula. Now for a figure that is pretty much, well, actually, yeah, these would have been about the exact same price. I paid 20 for her. She was at GameStop for, I think, 26, but I ended up getting her on clearance for like 8. But let's compare original prices here. Look at the size of the figure. Look at the scale. Look at the articulation. Look at the girth. This is one thing that Marvel does that always bothers me, especially with their Legends figures, is look at how twiggy these legs are. Like, okay, there are some people that are that skinny, but you know what? I'm even gonna grab one that makes it even more fair. This is Jessica Drew Spider-Woman, probably one of the thicker proportioned figures that they ever made. This is the Moonstone body mold. But look at the thickness of the thighs. Look at the waist and everything. Just the thickness of all of it. The calves. They're just really, really skinny. And this is like the more full ones that you get. Look at the arms. These are very, very scrawny arms. Now Teela's arms are not like massively ripped, but they're at least like, I think, a more adequate, more real thickness. These just seem ultra, ultra thin when you compare them to like most athletic women or pro wrestlers, you name it. Just look at them. And it's just Marvel Legends. I think in order to skimp on plastic or something, they're just so scrawny. They're so skinny. And that does bother me. I'm not gonna lie, that's an irritation. So props to Mattel for giving us some actual like real physical dimensions. And I appreciate that. I also appreciate, I think I just really appreciate this Teela figure is what I'm thinking. I think they're roughly the same height. Let me see if I got one. I do, just right above my head. So this is a Motu Classics. You can see they're pretty much the same height. Let me back up my camera. I keep having to move stuff. Yeah, it wasn't really set to move around this much. Either way, you get what I'm saying. She does scale with these larger old Mattel figures, but she does have better articulation. And the sculpt work is comparable. So I really do like this line. I really do like this series. I don't know if I like them enough or need them enough to like replace my Motu Classic line with. These are pretty much great figures in my opinion. They do not have near the articulation, but they do have a certain stylized quality that I think I enjoy more. And sometimes style is more important than all those fancy joints and all that stuff. So anyway, that's pretty much my take on this Teela figure. I think it's great. I think it's totally worth what it cost. And I think you could do a lot worse as far as quality when buying a new action figure. Anyway, that's my story. Thank you guys for spending some time with me. I'll catch you later. Bye.